A look inside Whitney Houston's abandoned house. The iconic singer Whitney Houston, whose voice and presence dominated the music business for decades, used to live in a house that is now unoccupied and shrouded in mystery and recollections. The property still holds a lot of memories and a lot of mystery. The house continues to be a location where memories and mysteries unfold. Whitney was able to enjoy some of the most intimate moments of her life in the residence, which was located in Mendham, New Jersey. She was able to do so without the observation of the general public. A creepy reminder of the terrible life she led and the untimely death she faced, it serves as a reminder of both of these things in the present day. Upon approaching the estate, one is instantly struck by the sense of devastation that has spread over it. This feeling is so pervasive that it is difficult to ignore. The gates, which were once meant to provide protection, are now hanging in an uneven fashion, rusted and covered with ivy, creating the sense that nature is reclaiming the land. Previously, the gates were employed to offer protection. The road, which was once a smooth route going to the main entryway, is now covered with weeds and has cracks in it, giving it an eerie and untidy aspect. The original path led to the magnificent entryway earlier. A symbol of wealth in the past, the mansion is now a representation of neglect. In the past, the mansion was a representation of wealth. There is a good chance that the exterior of the building was once a bright white color, but now it has changed to a grayish tone that has become less noticeable. The windows are either broken or boarded up, and the jagged edges of the windows are symbolic of the shattered dreams of the celebrity who formerly dwelt there. The windows are either broken or boarded up. This roof gives the impression that it has been abandoned for a number of years due to the fact that it has sections of exposed timber and shingles that are missing. A palpable and unsettling quiet can be felt throughout the inside, and it permeates the surrounding environment. There are still remains of the grand foyer's former magnificence throughout the building, such as the staircase that ascends to the highest point of the structure. At the same time that the crystals in the chandelier are coated in dust, the walls that were once spotless are now covered in cobwebs, and the chandelier that used to be a sight to see is now hanging in a state of death. This floor, which was previously made of beautiful marble, is now shattered and filthy, and there is garbage thrown all over it. These are remnants of a life that once flourished in this spot. The floor was originally constructed of marble. As one goes through the rooms, it is nearly conceivable to hear the echoes of Whitney's laughter and music that would have filled these rooms. Whitney would have filled these rooms without a doubt. In the living room, which was most likely a place of leisure and delight, there is no longer any life. The living room has been abandoned. With addition to being frigid and devoid of any occupants, the fireplace, which was formerly the focal point of the room, now covered with soot. The fireplace has been utilized all the way through its ultimate use. It appears as though the furniture that was left behind and is now covered in dust is being placed in a condition of disarray as if it were abandoned in a hurry. A narrative that is quite similar to this circumstance can be found in the kitchen, which was earlier utilized for the purpose of preparing meals for the celebrity and her guests. A number of home appliances that were once thought to be cutting edge have become outmoded and rusted in recent years. Cabinets are left open, and the only odor that is still present is that of what was there before. The contents of the cabinets have been removed for a considerable amount of time. When compared to the drab and chipped appearance of the worktops, which were once gleaming, there is a remarkable contrast between the lavish lifestyle that Whitney led and the current working conditions. There is a good chance that the bedrooms that are situated on the upper level constitute one of the most emotionally stirring relics of the life that was lived in this location. Suddenly, the master bedroom of Whitney, which is maybe the largest and most luxurious of all the bedrooms, has the sensation of being a tomb. The only item that is left upon the bed after it has been stripped of its coverings is a mattress that is uncovered and drooping in the middle of the bed. In the aftermath of the event, personal possessions that were once highly valued have been scattered or altogether removed from the picture. There is nothing but nothingness reflected in a vanity mirror that is broken and covered in dust. There is nothing else, nothing but nothing. In spite of the fact that it was supposed to be a private sanctuary in the beginning, the bathroom has been reduced to a bare shell of what it was before. At the moment, there is a significant amount of garbage in the huge bathtub, which was originally a place where individuals could take a break and relax. A few tiles have been removed from the walls, and the mirror that is situated above the sink has been broken, and its pieces are scattered around the floor. Additionally, the mirror has been broken into a number of pieces. In recent years, the decay and desolation that once characterized this location have taken over, replacing the opulence that was once associated with it. When compared to the other rooms in the mansion, the recording studio is most likely the one that has the most spooky atmosphere within it. In this room, which is where Whitney would have spent countless hours honing her craft, there is a complete and utter lack of sound at this very moment. The apparatus, which was previously thought to be at the forefront of technological advancement, is now worn out and covered in dust. At this point, the walls, which have been able to take in the sounds of her magnificent voice in the past, are beginning to crack and peel. The fact that the studio, which was once a place where creativity and music were made, is now standing as a devastating reminder of what has been lost. The grounds, which were once meticulously tended, are now wild and overgrown instead of being handled with care. A lack of attention has been paid to the gardens outside. A murky swamp that is packed with garbage and leaves has replaced the swimming pool, which was once a haven of rest and enjoyment. The pool has become a location where one can enjoy themselves. The tennis courts, which were once used for games, have developed cracks and are now covered with weeds. Some of the courts have been used for games. The grounds, which were previously breathtaking, are now overrun with wild plants, which is a depiction of the life that has been ignored for an extended amount of time. The gardens were once gorgeous. Whitney Houston's abandoned mansion is more than just a property that is falling away. It is a representation of the transitory nature of fame and money. The mansion was once owned by Whitney Houston. In addition to being a disturbing reminder of a life that was full of immense ability, beauty, and accomplishment, it is also a reminder of a life that was full of hard work, suffering, and tragedy. This serves as a constant reminder of a life that was rich in all of these experiences and activities. This home, much like Whitney herself, is a complicated blend of beauty and tragedy, and it is a monument to the highs and lows that marked Whitney's life. It is a tribute to the highs and lows that marked Whitney's life. As the mansion continues to deteriorate, it serves as a devastating metaphor for the frail nature of life and the huge influence that Whitney Houston's legacy will continue to have in the future. This is as the home continues to deteriorate. In the once glamorous home, which has since been abandoned and forgotten, there is a reverberation of the narrative of a star who blazed brightly, but was ultimately shattered by the strains of fame. Even though the home may lie in ruins, the memory of Whitney Houston and the incredible ability she possessed will continue to resound with people who remember her long after the mansion has been reduced to dust. This is because Whitney Houston was a remarkable individual. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.